Hello everyone, my name is Irma Apriyanthi and I want to tell you a story. The story is very interesting, I'm sure you will like it. The title is The Little Red Riding Hood. Shall we start? Okay, without further ado, let's get started to the story. Once upon a time, there lived a sweet little girl named Little Red Riding Hood. Everyone called her like that because she always wear Red Riding Hood like this. It was given by her grandmother that loved her so much. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother said, "Here, child, take this basket to your grandmother. It has bread and butter and then some berries to your grandmother. She had been very ill, so I hope this little gift will make her better."
Okay, Mom, I'll take it to our grandmother.
Oh, and my dear, please remember this one. You will not talk to strangers. Don't talk along the way and always go straight to your grandma's house. It will be very dangerous in the forest, my dear.
Okay, Mommy, I'll be careful, don't worry.
Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother lived a half hour away from the village inside the wood. So Little Red Riding Hood set off. The girl had just entered the woods when a wolf came out of the trees. She wasn't scared because she didn't know that the wolf would be endanger her. Good day, Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh, good day, Mr. Wolf.
Where are you going?
I'm going to visit my grandmother. I heard that she had been very ill, so I'm going to visit her.
What do you have in the basket?
Oh, I have some butter, bread, and some berries too.
Excellent. And where does your grandmother live? After that, Little Red Riding Hood told the Mr. Wolf where did her grandmother live in very detail. After that, they had some talk and walked together. And then the wolf said something to the Little Red Riding Hood. Look, what lovely flowers there are here. I'm sure your grandmother will love it if you gave him some flowers from the woods. The girl looked around and saw all those beautiful flowers. And she kinda agree with the wolf's suggestion, so she stopped by and picked some flowers. And she didn't remember anymore about her promise to her mother earlier. While Little Red Riding Hood went deeper into the woods to pick some flowers, the wolf went straight to her grandma's house. He knocked on the door and heard a voice inside. Who is it? It's me, Little Red Riding Hood. I brought you some bread, butter, cake, and berries. The poor grandma, who didn't know who has knocked on the door, just replied, "Oh, how lovely! Give the door a big push and come in. I don't have the strength to come and open it." The wolf entered the house and went to the old woman's bed and ate her whole. Then he put her clothes on and slipped into the bed. When Little Red Riding Hood arrived at her grandma's house, she noticed that the door was opened. The girl went in and went to the bedroom. "Good morning," she said, but nobody replied. And her grandma looked very strange. "Oh, Grandma! I thought you were sleeping while I'm coming in. Are you okay?" The wolf that pretending to be her grandma said, I'm good, my child. I just had a big cold." Little Red Riding Hood examined her own grandma because she looked very, very strange, and the oddness started to disturb her.
But Grandma, I never knew that you had a big eyes like that.
Well, so I can see you better, my dear.
Grandma, what big hands you have.
All the better to grab you with, my dear.
Oh, Grandma, what big mouth you have.
All the better to eat you with. So, the wolf ate the poor girl whole. With his stomach full, the wolf got back into Grandma's bed and fell asleep. And he also snoring so loudly. At the time, a hunter passing by the house and heard that snoring sound, and he thinks that it's very strange to an old woman to snore so loudly. So he looked through the window, and it was the wolf who was snoring so loudly. And the hunter had been looking for the wolf for a long time, and finally he found the wolf. So the hunter lifted his gun, but he have second thought while he want to shoot the wolf. He think maybe the grandma still alive there, so hunter end up with a scissor and cut open the wolf's belly, and pooh, he saw a red hood popping out, and then the little Red Riding Hood jumped up. And then the hunter cut a bit more, and the grandmother came out too. After that, Little Red Riding Hood gathered some stones, and they filled the wolf with them. When he woke up, he was scared and tried to run away, but the stones were very heavy, so he fell down dead. The three of them ate some cake happily, and they thought the wolf would never disturb them anymore. And the little girl decided that she will never abandon her mother's advice, and she will never leave the path anymore. That's it. That's how the story ends, and from the story we can infer that don't disobey your mother. That's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye bye. Bye bye. Ya tentu. Senang.